Now, just recently on the channel, we did a video talking about the rise and fall of Silentheart. And that video had a bunch of people kind of coming at me in a sense, saying, no, Silentheart isn't bad, you're just bad with it, you're 500 elo, you suck with it, Silentheart's really good, it's a stat check oath, it does what it good, what would you do, Tana? What would you do with the oath? And to answer that question, this is what I do with the oath. In today's video, we are going to be breaking down what I would do with the Silentheart rework, and just even an expansion on base Silentheart right now, just to make it better than it already is, and to actually give it some of that balancing that it truly needs. So, if you're ready to dive deep into this video with me, make sure to like, make sure to sub, make sure to join my Discord linked in the description, and let's get right into it, man. Yo, just a quick disclaimer for the video, man. This is just a full-on yap session about Silentheart, man. It's about, going into some concepts I had and going into some balance changes. So, if you don't want to watch a video about me basically glazing Silentheart, please click off the video now and go watch another one of my videos. Thank you, and have a good one, man. Now, honestly, I'm recording this video at 4:30 in the morning, so think of this kind of like a late night thought. But I was thinking, how could we really make Silentheart better? And it struck my mind, we should make Silentheart equipment, man. Silentheart armor. And today I'm going to be breaking down, the three pieces. So we have an anklet, we have a chest piece, and we have a head piece, all with, distinctive lore and stuff like that. So let's just go through, let's yap about a couple of bits, starting off with the anklets, which I would like to call the shackles of burden. Now, to obtain the shackles of burden, you must gain 5 mysterious parts held by each of the 5 trainers across the seas. Once all collected, bring them back to the blacksmith and he will give you a quest to gather ingredients to craft these once powerful anklets. Once crafted, it allows the user to place one singular deep gem in the socket, granting your ankle cutter enhanced abilities. It also grants the user heightened agility, which allows your ankle cutter to come out quickly and gives you extra passive agility while using it. It's something small, but it's also something that I feel like the Silentheart community has been complaining about time and time again, man. When's the ankle cutter buff? When's the ankle cutter buff, man? And I feel like this piece is very, very good. It's not overpowered. You get 1 gem and you get increased speed on your ankle cutter coming out. And you just get a little bit more agility. I mean, what else is there not to really do, man? And the thing about these is that every single time you get a new piece of armor, which I thought was really cool when thinking about this, you would get more veins on your body. And even with these veins, you can kind of, let's say, you can kind of go into them and kind of modify them, like you're touching your own soul, like you're touching your resonance. So let's say, like, you can give yourself like a tiny bit extra mantra resistance, maybe like 1% per vein, and you can get like up to 5 veins with this, like 3 from the armor pieces that you would get from these, so each of those would be 1, and then maybe like 1 from like some talents or something. But moving on to the Heart of Judgment, or the chest piece. So basically, I feel like we've all seen the video of like the oath attainments. I'll link the guy's channel in the description. I thought that was a really cool video, but in that video I actually took inspiration from his animation. I'll probably play it on screen right now, but basically what it does is it replaces your heart, man. The shrine rips out your heart, puts a heart in there, and it's kind of like the silent heart, man. It's the heart that like throws away the song. So I thought, why not for a chest piece, it instead gives us a whole different heart that we can get, it's given to us once we finally obtain Silentheart, and it allows us to build up more resistances, and it also, it just gives us a flat 5% damage, just a flat 5% damage buff. I know what you guys are gonna say, Silentheart already does so much damage, Tana. Why would you want to do that, Tana? Why are you doing that, Tana? It's not like mantras or meta, Tana. What are you doing, Tana? Listen, it's 5% base. It's not going to be able to get scaled. It's just 5%, man. It could be even lowered to maybe like 2.5%. So like 2.5% damage and then 2.5% like resistances. Think about it like a type soul. Think about it like a type soul accessory, I guess you can say. I don't know. And then for finally, we have the Wraps of Sorrow, the headpiece. Now, this one, I kind of, I don't really have that much lore for like the chest piece because I was kind of thinking about that, but maybe I'll go on to that later on in the video. But for the Wraps of Sorrow, hunting down 15 users of the song grants you these once forgotten raps, blocking out the song permanently from your vision. And basically what I thought about this is that it would bring back one of the most hated features of Silentheart, which was silence on parry. But the thing about this is that it wouldn't just be silence on parry, it would be silence on parry that would go on, let's say, a 15-second CD. So you're still proccing, silence from your criticals and your flourishes and stuff like that, but also every single 15 seconds you can put on the silence from a parry of, just a mantra and M1. And the thing is though, is that I know this is gonna seem a little bit stupid, but it increases the time per pair you get by half a second. And I know what you guys are gonna be saying, Tana, you have to be trolling with this. Tana, you have to be. I'm not trolling, bro. So every single pair you get while your Wraps of Sorrow proc is on them, you get half a second more silence duration, up to, I think, let's say 5 seconds total. So 10 parries total equals to 5 seconds of silence duration, and in my opinion, that is just absolutely crazy. I might, even for this video, get some art commission from a friend, just like some drawings of it, so I'll put them up on screen. You know, I honestly, Silentheart equipment would probably be one of the coolest things, you know, like socketing a deep gem into our ankle cutter, or just a chest piece to give us some extra resistances, and then a headpiece that entirely ties back into the lore, you know, like us rejecting the song and us going against the song, and you know, how we have to hunt down song users to finally, you know, grant our head wraps and kind of like a blindfold of, you know, blocking out the song. We wouldn't get the blinded flaw though, however, because it would not really work like, you know, blindfolded. It'd kind of look like a head wrap in a sense. But yeah, man, honestly, it's just a really cool idea for, you know, some armor. Now, just moving on to some Silentheart buffs that I actually would have liked to, you know, get in there. I feel like I've already gone over this a million times, but we should get a revert on the mouse aimed Manikadi. And also, I know Nogo said this in the past, I believe, but he actually said to cancel Manikadi on the first parry. And at first I was like, why would you do this, man? That sounds horrible. That sounds, you know, disgusting, downright horrible. But then you think about it and you really, well, I mean, you don't really need it anymore because of the changes that they did to actions during Manikadi. So it would technically just be a nerf, but a buff at the same time, just in case. But at the same point, people are going to be complaining about, oh yeah, the iframes, the iframes. Honestly, I'm 50-50 about it. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about it. But I feel like, as well, the mantra resistance needs to be buffed on this oath. And the reason why is because of the amount of damage that are currently just being out. Like, there's just so many high damaging mantra builds, man. Even with attunementless, even with RTDA proccing, it's just the amount of damage that it's doing to a Silentheart is just insane to me. You guys might be saying, oh yeah, but the M1s. I never said anything about, you know, physical resistances. I just said entirely about the mantra resistances. Because think about it like this. I think I said it in a past Silentheart video going over it, but for the one oath that is supposed to fight against the song and silence it, it does a horrible job at it. People have literally taken away all of the specialness of Silentheart and it being, you know, basically the one thing in the game that could cancel song besides Gale, and I've put a new name on it, which is, oh yeah, the stat check oath, oh yeah, the running gun oath, oh yeah, the tank oath, oh yeah, the one-hit kill oath, when it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be an oath that has a bunch of tacticalness, and it's supposed to be able to silence out the song to give you advantage in a fight. It's not just supposed to, you know, I think Azeroth actually said this in a video, shout out to him, but he said that the oath is doing literally what I just said right now, it's doing a horrible job at what it's supposed to do, which is silencing the song. And I 100% agree with that, and I honestly, let me know in the comments about, like, please guys, let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about Silentheart right now, because like I've said in the past, it's really not good right now, man. I mean, attunementless, Thunder, God, Frost right now, man. Frost is the most probably damaging thing in the game, and probably the best thing in the game right now, just from it basically, dude, it's just the damage outputs, the resistances you get just base off, especially with things like orbital ice, up to 25% resistance just for parrying, when, oh yeah, let's remove silence on parry, because, oh yeah, it's too overpowered, man. But over here, the 25% resistance for parrying, physical resistance for parrying, and it lasts hella long. Like, come on, Deepwoken, what are we thinking? But honestly, man, that's enough for me, man. I got my 8 minutes out of this. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the armor, though. Let me know how you guys feel about some of the Silentheart changes. Let me know if we should actually bring back silence on parry. I know that a couple of you guys are gonna be like, don't do that, Tana. What are you doing, Tana? Don't bring it back. But honestly, man, I feel like, listen, if we bring it back and it's balanced enough, hey, man, it is what it is. But I hope you guys did enjoy this mini Tana yap. I love y'all, man. New videos, new edited documentaries coming soon, man. I'm making one about Jet Striker right now, and then one about Blindseer. This was just a yap I had to get out for Silentheart, bro. I love Silentheart, man. But I'll see you on the next one, bro.